What is locus standi and what do we mean by the liberalization of locus standi? Suppose a person files a case against a builder or applies to the court for some legal relief. The first question that the court may ask is, who are you and what is your interest in this matter? The term locus standi refers to the legal standing or the right to bring a particular lawsuit or a legal action. Having a locus standi gives a person a right to appear in a court or before any other similar body on a given question. That is, locus standi gives a person the right to be heard by the court. As per this principle, a stranger cannot be permitted to intervene or interfere in a judicial proceeding. Now, the basic factors to determine the locus standi of a person are: does the person have a legal interest in the subject matter of the judicial proceeding? That is the person legally connected to the subject matter of the proceedings? The legal interest must not be vague or remote, which means that the legal interest must be real or actual and not hypothetical. So, the essentials of a locus standi, as per the CPC, are an injury. It can be real and present or an anticipatory injury which may happen in the future. And the injury can be financial, physical or mental, as long as it is not imaginary. Next is causation. That is, the injury must be caused or expected to be caused because of the actions or the inaction of the defendant. That is, there should be a cause and effect relationship between the injury and the defendant. The third is redressability. That is, it should be legally and practically possible for the court to redress the injury in some form or manner. There are two types of locus standi, public and private. Suppose a person is filing a case against a builder about an apartment. If the builder has not delivered the apartment on time or has cheated the person in some way, then the person has suffered a personal financial injury because of the builder. So the person has a private locus standi. Suppose the person is not a buyer but is filing a case against the builder because the builder has encroached onto public land or a public lake, which means that the general public has suffered an injury because of the builder. Then the person has a public locus standi and can file a public interest litigation, that is a PIL. In most cases, the court will intervene or take up an issue only if the person who is approaching the court has a private locus standi. But with the principle of locus standi being interpreted liberally, that is, with the liberalization of locus standi, the courts have intervened in many public issues, even when there is no complaint from the aggrieved parties. This is where the court has taken a suo motu recognition of the issue. Suo motu means on its own motion, that is, without any request by the parties involved. Or the court may intervene on the basis of a public interest litigation or a PIL, where the person or the party approaching the court may not have any direct locus standi on the case.